Up next on Lion TV, Noah Williams talks the ins and outs of skateboarding and the latest news on Microsoft's takeover of Activision Blizzard.
And me, Jordan Bowman, with all your scorching weather updates. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
And welcome back to Lion TV. I'm Connor Love.
And I'm Phoenix Pruitt. We hope you had a great first week of school and more great weeks to come.
Let's get right into these announcements. Any student interested in joining FBLA, please see Mrs. McSpadden in room 208 or Mr. Stewart in room 206. Dues are $15 this year, and the first meeting will be September 6th at 7:30 in room 206.
The first esports meeting will be after school on Tuesday, August 29th. Anyone wanting to join should be in Mr. Renard's room.
Please fill out the form Mrs. Dee sent out if you are interested in a locker. Once you fill out the form, she will contact you with more information regarding your locker.
If you would like to join Educators Rising, an organization for those interested in a future career in education, please sign up with Mrs. Moat in room 213. Dues are $15 and t-shirts are $13, which are optional. Deadline for dues is September 15th, 2023. We'll be assisting with a carnival at Westside Elementary on September 7th from 4 to 7. If you would like to sign up for that, please see Mrs. Moat. Hey Connor, have you ever skateboarded?
Maybe when I was younger, but not anytime recently.
Me too. Well, Noah Williams has all the insight on skateboarding.
Skating has been a sport favored by many for 73 years. The popularity still continues to rapidly grow. Today, we have a few students from the Searcy area to give us a little insight on skating.
It takes commitment, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of waking up in the morning being like, I don't want to skate, and then coming out here and skating. And just a lot of that, you know.
Skating has its difficulties, but not many people know the benefits that it brings.
My legs have hurt some days. I definitely feel a lot more energetic. I've definitely grown to know a lot of more people. And that's why I got into it. I just like knowing the people and like meeting new people. And I just got better over time. And that's what really grew for me.
Beginners don't like to skate with others because of the fear of being judged, but even the best skaters needed encouragement from others.
No one cares if you fall. You can go into a park, not be embarrassed, because they were there at one point, so just don't be embarrassed. Practice with friends, go street skating. Park can only get you so far, so just go outside.
Many people try to get into skating, but after failing one trick and thinking that they can't do it, they give up.
It definitely, you need mental toughness because you come out here in the middle of the summer and it's 105 degrees and you get sweaty and hot and tired and it's I don't want to skate right now, but I want to get better. So you got to kind of break over that,
One thing most new skaters struggle with is the basics of trick landing. But there's one thing you need to know.
Jump from your back foot. That's all you have to do. Land any trick, you jump from your back foot, bring your back foot up. That's how you do it. Any trick. Ollie, fakie shove, anything. Kick flips.
Thanks for the tip about skating. Did you know that the Searcy skate park was made in 2000s? Back to you guys at the news desk.
Who would have known that much work goes into skateboarding? So let's head straight into some local and world news.
Crews work to dig roads, buildings, and care home residents out of the mud across a wide swath of southwestern U.S. desert Monday as the first tropical storm to hit Southern California in 84 years headed north, prompting flood watches and warnings in half a dozen states.
British competition regulators opened a new investigation Tuesday into Microsoft's revamped bid to buy video game maker Activision and Blizzard, representing the last major hurdle to closing one of the biggest deals in technological history. The Competition and Markets Authority said it has until October 18th to decide whether to approve the deal or to escalate its preliminary investigation into an in-depth review. The companies agreed early to extend the transaction's deadline to that same date.
Military commandos and helicopters rescued 2 children from a cable car dangling hundreds of meters above the ground in a remote part of Pakistan on Tuesday. They were working to save 4 more children and 2 adults.
Dude, I'm going to be honest, it has been scorching recently.
I know. I wonder if the football game is going to get pushed back even further on Friday due to excessive heat.
Well, let's see what Jordan Bowman has to tell us about this week's upcoming weather.
Good morning, Cersei. I'm Jordan Bowman here with all your weather updates. Today you'll have a high of 98, sunny skies with a rain at a 7% chance. Your winds coming from east-northeast at 5 miles per hour and your humidity at 66% and your sun rose at 6:32. On to tonight. Tonight you'll have a low of 75 with cloudy skies, rain at a 6% chance, winds at a northeast 5 miles per hour and humidity at 88% and your sunset at 7:45 p.m. On to the almanac. For the past 7 days, your high has been 102, as low as 61. Your monthly average of precipitation has been 3.41 inches, and your month to date at 1.4 inches. On to the 5cast. For Thursday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 102 and a low of 78 with a 6% chance of rain. On Friday, it will be mostly sunny with 103 degrees and a 77 as your low and an 8% chance of rain. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a 98 as your high, 75 as your low with a 15% chance of rain. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 91, 70 as your low and a 15% chance of rain also. And on Monday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 88 and a low of 66 with a 24% chance of rain. Man, I'm ready for the weather to cool down.
I need that sweater weather. But all this weather talk sure has me cooking up an appetite. What's for lunch today, Connor?
Well, today for lunch we'll be having some chicken spaghetti, classic pizza, classic cheeseburger, garlic twist, taco bar, and some milk.
That sounds great.
Oh,
You plan to
yes,
go to
it
the
does.
game this Friday?
Actually, yes, I'm going to be live streaming it. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel for all live streams if you're unable to make a Cersei game.
Let's head over to Jackson Horror to see everything going on in the sports world. Take it away, Jackson.
Good morning, Cersei High School. We've got a lot of sports updates to get into, so let's jump right into it. In local sports, the Cersei Lions volleyball team had a match on Monday where they took on the Jackrabbits in Lone Oak. The Lions would win the first match 25-11, win the second 25-14, and would complete the sweep in a close match 3 with a score of 25-21. Their next match will be tomorrow where they will take on the Maumelle Hornets. The Cersei Lions boys and girls tennis team's match on Monday against the Blazers in Valley View was canceled due to excessive heat. Their next scheduled game will be tomorrow for the JV team where they take on the Cabot Panthers. The Cersei Lions golf team also had a match scheduled for Monday against the Marion Patriots, but was then also canceled due to the excessive heat. The team's next match will be tomorrow where we will see the Lions take on Harding Academy Wildcats here at River Oaks. We were able to catch an interview with the senior golf player Catalina Hillis on how the season's been going and what the team's goals and aspirations are for the rest of the season as they head into their 4th match.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. We have 2 freshmen coming in and they have a lot of potential. I'm super excited to, get to play with them. And then we have a new junior that's coming in. Her name's Andrea. She has a lot of potential as well. I'm super excited to be able to play with all these girls. Getting to state is a really big goal for us. Every year I've been on the team, I've always gotten to state, so I'm really passionate about wanting to get there, especially for my senior year and everything.
Moving on to national sports, the MLB has saw multiple debuts of top prospects throughout the league, including 21-year-old shortstop for the Cincinnati Reds, Noelvi Marte, who had stolen a bag in his debut against the Blue Jays, 21-year-old shortstop and ranked 32 prospect Mason Wynn, making his debut for the Cardinals where he went 1-4, and finally first baseman and first-round pick of the year's draft for Los Angeles Angels, Nolan Shanwell, making his quick debut against the Tampa Bay Rays where the first game in a big league with a runner at third. He will make a nice throw to the plate from the first to keep the score tied. Congratulations to these players on their big debut, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for them. In the NFL, more preseason games have happened over the weekend with big games including the 49ers beating the Denver Broncos by 1 point with a score of 21-20. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the New York Jets in a low score with a final score of 13-6. And finally, the Raiders taking an easy win against the Los Angeles Rams 34-17. This weekend will be the last weekend of preseason before Week 1 starts on September 7th. In world news, the Women's World Cup finals took place on Sunday where we saw Spain go up against England and Australia. That's all the sports updates I have for you, Cersei. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Wednesday morning. Now back to the news desk with Connor and Phoenix.
Man, I am really excited to see how the NFL plays out this year.
Oh, me too. Well, Cersei, that looks like all the time we've got for you today. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Connor Love.
And I'm Phoenix Pruitt. Have a great week, and we'll see you Friday.